I'm back in Kyle today, and today I am going to be checking out the master plan community of Crosswinds. Right now I am at their amenity center called the Windy Point Amenity Complex, and let me start by showing you some of the amenities they have to offer. I am right by the pickleball courts. Pickleball, of course, is something that has taken over as one of the more popular sports for people to play. So they have pickleball courts. There's also a basketball court over there. There are picnic tables, some including shade nearby. Over here, you've got the pool. This pool offers some of the most shade I have ever seen at a complex pool. When you are dealing with our 100+ degree summers, that is a fantastic thing to have. There's also plenty of lounge chairs and regular tables for you to enjoy. Before we look at any other amenities, let's check out where Crosswinds is located. So Crosswinds is in Kyle, and it is, however, the most northern side of Kyle. If I zoom in all the way here, so here's Crosswinds, and here is downtown Kyle. And one of the main entrances to Crosswinds is off Windy Hill Road. The neighborhood that is directly across from Crosswinds is Shadow Creek, and they have a Buda address. So northernmost Kyle, almost in Buda there for where Crosswinds is. And if you want to know how far it is to Austin from Crosswinds, you are looking at 20 miles, between 37 and 39 minutes. This is at 3 o'clock on a Thursday for reference. You'll see that there is congestion on 35, as there often is, but you also have good, close access to the toll road to go north. You also can go over to the west up 1626 to the toll road to Mopac. So there's some other options. Of course, with its close proximity to 35, you can also get down south easily. So Crosswinds really has a great location for all of that. You will see later in the video, several of the home builders have maps in their models in the offices that show all of the amenities that are close to Crosswinds, with shopping and restaurants and all of that Kyle has to offer. In my other Kyle video, I highlight so many of those businesses that are there as well as coming soon. So you have all of that in Crosswinds. Buda also offers a lot of those things, and so Crosswinds is kind of right in between both of those. So just about any restaurant and store shop that you could want, you're going to find those between Buda and Kyle. Now, I will say that right now there is a 4-way stop right here at the intersection of Windy Hill and Crosswinds. And on the other side, it is Shadow Creek Boulevard going into that neighborhood. There didn't used to be a stop sign, so it was a little scary trying to get out of Crosswinds if you were turning left here at certain times. So now there's a 4-way stop. However, that can then cause a backup at certain times of the day, especially school pickup drop-off times. If you live in Crosswinds and have elementary students, they will be attending Pfluger Elementary, which is across the street in the Shadow Creek neighborhood. Crosswinds does have a proposed future on-site elementary school. So down the line, there is possibly going to be an elementary school within Crosswinds. If you have middle school kids, they would go to Chapa Middle School, which is right over here. And if you have high school kids, they would go to Layman. And that is going to be right here. So not too far from any of the schools if you live in Crosswinds. Let me show you some more amenities. Check out this amazing play structure. One of the better I have seen in a neighborhood. And it is right next to the pool here. Again, they have prioritized shade by their structures. So several picnic tables, grill, and again, you've got that shade. Right next to the pool and playground, you have this fantastic covered pavilion. There are picnic tables, a fireplace, lounge seating all inside. And as you can see in the cooler months, you can add these wall panels so that it is a great space to be no matter the weather. If you're looking for a space for family gatherings, kids' birthday parties, Crosswinds has you covered. Now let's take a look at the builders that are available in Crosswinds. We have Highland Homes, Pacesetter, Perry, Milestone, Brightland, and Pulte. They are all going to have inventory as well as to be built options in slightly different price points and styles of homes. Let's take a look at Highland Homes. Highland Homes is almost finished in the Crosswinds neighborhood. They have approximately 25 homes left to build. They have spec'd them all out. However, if there is one that hasn't been started that you are interested in, they can do a to be built option. An 1885 square foot Bristol floor plan will run you right about $400,000 for one of their spec homes. And you can get a 2881 square foot home all on one level, which is sometimes unusual, for 597.72. Like most builders, Highland has interest rate incentives for using their lender. You can use $20,000 however you choose towards closing costs or that interest rate buy down. Moving on to Pacesetter Homes, one of the things that I like is that they offer 3 different model homes in this neighborhood. I prefer to see a home in person before I buy it, so having those additional models definitely helps with that. There's one of those maps that I mentioned that showcases where Crosswinds is in relation to restaurants and shopping and everything else. Pacesetter has a number of different floor plans to choose from. One of their smallest is a 1,288 square foot Thatcher floor plan, and you can get a move in ready home for about $336,000 for that square footage. And they go all the way up to just over 3,000 square feet for about 516,000. With so many different floor plans to choose from, you're going to find something that fits your family's needs. The thing I like about this model's floor plan is that it is not quite as open as a lot of floor plans are today. So when you walk in the front door, you can't even see the kitchen, but you have this huge, enormous living room. And then one of my absolute favorite things is these under stairway nooks, and Pacesetter's knocked it out of the park with this one, even with a wood feature wall and sconces. Perry builds an absolutely beautiful home, and unfortunately, their models were locked the day that I visited, so I can't give you a tour of inside. However, Perry builds on 40, 50, and 60-foot lots in Crosswinds. Their 40-foots start in the 370s, and their 60-foot models go all the way up starting in the 590s. Moving on to Milestone Community Builders, they have 2 different models that you can check out in Crosswinds, both a 1-story and 2-story. They build on 40-foot and 60-foot lots. They have homes that will be ready to go in the next few months, ranging from the Gibson 1,667 square foot floor plan at $324,999 and all the way up to the Liberty floor plan, which is 2,912 square feet, listed for $494,999. One of the things I like about this floor plan is that the primary bedroom is on the main floor. However, the laundry is upstairs where everyone else is. So you can just send your laundry upstairs and make your kids do it. Next up, let's take a look at Brightland Homes in Crosswinds. One of the things I really like about Brightland Homes is for their floor plans, they offer a lot of structural customized options so you can change layouts of the primary bathrooms. You can add walls to otherwise open spaces and change studies into bedrooms. So it really gives you a lot of flexibility within the same floor plan to do some custom options. This is their oleander floor plan, which is one of my favorites. It is just about 2,200 square feet, but it feels so much larger because of the way they have it laid out. This is one of those flex spaces that, depending on what you choose, you can turn it into another bedroom as well. So it really gives you a lot of options with working within a already developed floor plan. Their current inventory ranges from an 1,850 square foot home listed for $394,990, all the way up to a 3,000 square foot home listed for $474,990. And last but certainly not least is Crosswinds' newest home builder, and that is Pulte. They've got 2 model homes that you can check out. Here's another one of those maps that showcases Crosswinds' proximity to all different shopping, restaurants, and the schools. This is the Nelson floor plan. They have quick move-in homes in this floor plan, a couple that are ready to go and one that will be shortly. Those are going to be listed around $425,000. They also have a 1667 Kerrville model ready to go that is listed at right around $367,000. Many of their homes also come with flex cash between $20,000 and $25,000. That, of course, can be used to buy your interest rate down or go towards closing costs or however you choose to use that. Crosswinds also has an on-site dog park. And like many dog parks, there is both a small dog and large dog area. And once again, they have prioritized shade. Once Crosswinds is completely built out, there will be over 1,000 homes in this development. Right now, depending on the phase and the section, you are going to see some fully complete homes as well as random mixed in homes that are being built. There will be other sections that will have a lot more construction in them. So definitely keep that in mind depending on what builder and what home site that you choose if you wanted to move to Crosswinds. Now that you have seen all of the builder options and amenities at Crosswinds, drop me a comment below and let me know which one is your favorite. As always, if you've got any questions about what it's like to live in and around the Austin area, give me a call, send me a text, or an email, and I would be happy to answer all your questions.